What's cooking, guys? It's a Saluki. Now let me tell you the story of how they wanted to kill me in Palestine. So we gotta start from the beginning. My friend Saud, the guy that took me into Palestine while I was making the video about war, the video, the last video that I posted, he let me stay in his house so I can have a little safe house, so I can stay there, so I can improve my Arabic in Dir Dibwan, the village in which I filmed with the old guy, the old legend that brought all of his village to the United States and gave them passports. That man, the man that everybody loves. So I was staying in Saud's house in Ramallah in Dir Dibwan. It's 5 minutes from Ramallah normally when there's no war. And right now, because of all of the checkpoints and stuff, it takes a lot longer to get there. But anyway, I was staying there. Now, I was making a live stream in the Ramallah protests. And while I was making a live stream in the Ramallah protests, they started spreading on their Telegram groups that there's an Israeli Jew in Ramallah and they were coming to attack me while I was there. I made my escape very quickly. I got into a green taxi. He took me straight to Chizma, which is Area C, and from there I walked to the checkpoint and I took another taxi, an Israeli taxi. That's how I escaped being lynched in Ramallah. Now, do you remember the guy who owns a hostel in Nablus? He was in my video, how I escaped Jenin, Palestine. The guy who I showed that he had bullet holes in his window in the hostel, that the Israeli army was doing some kind of mission, and his hostel was attacked while he was making coffee and he almost got killed. So that same guy pulled the trick in order to find out where I live, because he was collaborating with the people that want to kill me in Jenin and Ramallah, all over Palestine. He made a group of all different travelers around the world. Can you close the window? And all these different travelers, they wrote where they have houses and that they would be happy to host people. Someone was writing, I have a house in France, I have a house in this. So I was like, oh, okay. I have a house in Dir Dibwan. I wrote that in the group. Actually, 2 houses. They're Saud's houses, but I was happy to host travelers there because he's cool with that, because obviously he's a Palestinian. They're known for their hospitality, as you've seen in my videos. But basically what happened is I wrote in that WhatsApp group, I have 2 houses in Dir Dibwan. If anybody wants to stay, ahla wa sahla, you're welcome. As soon as I wrote that, he kicked me out of the WhatsApp group, and he passed on the information to the extremists in Palestine that want me dead. Now, I still have a lot of stuff in Dir Dibwan that I left over, so I sent a friend who's also a taxi driver from East Jerusalem, who's sitting next to me right now. I'm not going to say his name because he will be called a traitor too and will be targeted too. But basically I sent a friend to go and get my stuff from Dir Dibwan, from the village, which is 5 minutes from Ramallah. Now, when he got to Dir Dibwan, there's a cafe over there, like right in the middle, and there were people waiting for him, which means they were waiting for me to end me, to kill me. And as soon as he got there, he had Saud on the phone. Saud was explaining to them, no, he's just an Airbnb guest, because that house is also an Airbnb, and he's just an Airbnb guest, don't touch him. The taxi driver that's sitting next to me, he spoke to them in Arabic. He explained himself too. It took a while. He went inside. He took all of my stuff from Dir Dibwan, because I had cameras there, etc., clothes, and they're in the bagage in the back of this car right now. And I'm on my way to somewhere safe, which I'm not going to say where it is, to hang out until the end of the year, where I'm flying to Rome on. Okay, I'm not even going to say the date so people don't follow me to Rome. But I'm flying to Rome at the end of the year, and then back to my favorite country in the world. Anyway, When he got there, then he had to really explain himself. He had to video call Saud. He was saying, I'm just an Airbnb guest, don't do anything to me. So he went, he took my stuff, he prayed. There's a mat for praying in the house, and then he left. And when he left, then he was followed by a Toyota Corolla. Did it have a yellow or a green license plate? It was a yellow license plate Toyota Corolla. They followed him all the way to the Israeli checkpoint to see that I'm not there. Because again, the people want me dead on both sides. By the way, Israeli Jews in Aria also want me dead. Because of my latest video, because of all of my videos that I've been doing humanizing the Palestinians. So basically, that's how I escaped getting killed. And now I'm in a taxi. I'm on my way to a safe place where I'm going to stay until my flight to Rome. And why am I telling you this story? Because I want you to understand that it's not only Jews that have WhatsApp groups in the Shomron area, and in those WhatsApp groups they plan every single day to attack Palestinians, to kill innocent Palestinians, to I don't know, do what they did to Mr. Rashad, break their trees, unroot their trees, destroy their farms, burn houses in Khawara, whatever. Then the same thing happens in Ramallah and Jenin, but on Telegram. On Telegram is where they spread my picture in the first place. I don't know if you know this, but after I went to Jenin a few months ago, then they spread a picture of me in Israeli army uniform, calling me a spy and saying, do you know who you let into your house, this and that. So basically, my point is there are extremists on both sides. Both sides, there are people that want to kill an innocent journalist whose only objective is to show the truth, whether it's Israeli terrorism or Palestinian terrorism, whether it's what's happening in the West Bank or what's happening all over Israel. My only objective is to show what is happening as a neutral journalist, as a neutral YouTuber, and people want me dead here, Palestinians and Israelis alike. And I predicted this. I said this in my videos. You'll see the videos that I filmed before this one. My cigarette is out. People want me dead. This is what happens when you want peace in Israel. This is what happened to Yitzhak Rabin. He wanted peace. He was, in my opinion, the only person that truly wanted peace in Israel and Palestine. And guess what? He was assassinated. So, just a bit of reality for you guys. And I guess that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, I dropped merch on thesaluki.com. The link will be in the pinned comment. If you buy a t-shirt, then I will give you a shout out. If you open a channel or an Instagram or I don't know, SoundCloud, whatever, you're a rapper, I guarantee a shout out to every single person that invests in buying a t-shirt from my merch shop. Besides that, I have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. Besides that, I have Buy Me a Coffee, where you can directly support my work by donating money. Whatever you have, like, you don't have to feel guilty if you don't donate, but yeah, that's about it. On my way in a taxi to a safe place. Again, I'm not showing the face of the taxi driver because we don't want him to get targeted either, because this is the reality in the Holy Land, unfortunately. This is what it's like, especially if you're somebody that is trying to make peace, somebody that is trying to show all of the sides of this country and to help people better understand each other in order for us to live in a utopia, in a country where I dream of a country where Israelis and Palestinians can live together. But my dream is, but dreams are dreams. Let's just say that. Dreams are dreams. They're not a manifestation of reality, and they're far from it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you, and peace in the Middle East, inshallah. Bye bye.